Hi everybody, old and new. Welcome to the channel. I haven't been doing many hauls lately. Well, I have, but I've been putting it away because you guys know I'm gonna be moving hopefully someday. It is the 12th. I think I told you on the last video. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for the last piece. I was hoping to be moved in by the end of last month. I was hoping to be moved in by the end of this month, which I don't think is gonna happen. Um, we're waiting for I don't know if they call it the deed, the lease, whatever they call it, because I'm buying my first house. I'm 43, so it's about time. I always rented and just because it was like one of those things. Do I want when you're single, it's like, do I want to rent? Do I want to buy? And just now it's like around here rent prices are just outrageous, so it's cheaper to buy. Anyways, so waiting for that final. What I forgot what they call it. I don't know if they call it a lease. It's just different terms and different whatever. It's not like a lease to rent. It's like a lease to get in my name so the bank can hold it or whatever. You think it would be called a deed, but I think they call it the lease or something like that. But anyway, so they had to send that to the lawyer to get that done. I guess it takes like a couple weeks. I don't know if it's because there's so many of them or what, but I don't know why it takes so long. But so waiting for that to come back, and then I'll finally get a closing date, which, like I said, I was hoping it was supposed to be like last month. Now we're hoping for this month because my landlord, you guys know, he sold the building, and we do have college kids upstairs because the other lady moved out. Luckily, he let me stay here another month, but I told him it was going to be till the end of June. But now, so I'm hoping to get a closing date, so at least I could tell him that, hey, this is going to be it, because it's like, But anywho, so that's why. So yeah. So I have been out shopping, which is how it is when you're a crafter. You go to these church sales, you go to other things, Hobby Lobby sales, um, and you pick stuff up. But I've been kind of packing, so I haven't really been showing you guys the deals. I have a little. I almost called it an Aldi's haul. Um, Aliexpress haul here. I was going to show you guys. I have a couple more things coming. But I told you guys know I love dollhouses and stuff like that. And I've seen their dollhouses um, on Ali, and I've seen them being made on YouTube. And when I first saw them on AliExpress, I thought the furniture came made and stuff like that. Because, they have small ones and they have big ones and they have little miniature rooms you can do and all this stuff. And so I bought like a small kit. It's like a room. Yeah, I think it's just the one room. It's more of a kind of outside room with a little swing porch and a little, stuff like that. So, but yeah, you actually have to put all the furniture together. You put the cloth, on the seats. You do everything. So I can't wait to finally get the house, get the craft room set up, and get my cameras done, and we can work on these together. Like I can actually do. So it comes like this. I think this was maybe $15, something like that, because I didn't want to spend too much on my first one. I just wanted a small one, so I just wanted, because I wanted to try it out, and I didn't want to spend, because we'll see how it goes. And I did see the girl online doing one of these. I looked at a few of them, and she took it out of the box, and I was like, oh, geez, because I thought the furniture, you build the building and stuff, and the furniture was already made. Like, nope, that's why they're so cheap, because if you went to a doll store to buy these, so they come like this. You come with all the kits. If you look it up on YouTube, you'll see. So it comes with all the little flowers, the lighting. I mean, they're really well. You do all the lighting. It's just like a real doll house. All the floral, all the little pieces, the fabrics there, so you can do the chairs, the windows. All this stuff, sequined, whatever. To do all the instructions. Here's the boards. There's 3 boards. Okay, so I was gonna say it must be 3-sided. Um, this is what it looks like. It's just a kind of, I just wanted, it's just kind of a little country. You guys know, like a little country chic. So that's what it's supposed to look like. Just kind of like a little outside indoor thing, I guess, like a little summer porch maybe. So I thought it was kind of cute with the little hutch and the little window, the swing seat over there. And So I think it's supposed to be kind of like a little indoor-outdoor porch, maybe. But I just thought it was kind of cute, so. So that's what it's supposed to look like. And the girl that I watched, the main girl, she was really, she just did these beautifully. Mine probably won't come out like the best, especially the first one. Her joints were all, put together. Mine will probably be wonky. She took these, they give you these to put down for your flooring and all this stuff, to paste down and stuff like that. She actually added to her. She took like popsicle sticks and stuff like that, or little like they weren't popsicles. Well, you could use those too, but she used coffee sticks, those little wooden ones, and she did like her own floors, and she really, and she did other things too, and she added to it. She's a real artist, like one of those people that just have an eye for that. Me, I would just pretty much follow the instructions for the first one and then go from there. So yeah, I'm excited to do that when I finally get my place and can set up. So I got that. So this is just from it just says cute bee DIY house. Love handmade, enjoy life. So I even just love the box. I'll probably keep the box for something after, or to put some friend mail in. So I got that. I got, I have a lot of stuff. I was putting stuff on my wish list on Aliexpress, but the thing with the wish list is you can't, unless there's some secret way you guys know about, you can't move it over to your cart. So I had all this stuff on my wish list, and then I'd have to take it off and put it back on the cart, or try to, and then it was just a pain in the butt. So I've learned just if I want something, because you can always delete it from my cart, or actually you can just, you just push the, you just put a check mark next to what you want to order, and it just does it that way, which is easier. So I've learned just for you guys that don't know that, you can just, I'm sure you all know that. It just took me a minute. You can just put it right on your cart, and it doesn't order at all. You just put a check mark next to the thing, because I kept putting like, on any other site, where you're ordering something, you put it in your wish list and you can add it to your cart later. And, if you put it in your cart, anything there is, going to be added up to your total. You can't take it out or whatever. I mean, you could take it out, but you have to delete it first. So yeah, Aliexpress, you can have like 100 things, all these dyes you want, and, literally, so it takes time to, put it over. So I've learned just to move stuff over. So I have like tons of these little stickers. So these ones, guys know I love anything Irish, Ireland. So there's just all these cute little stickers. I won't take them all out. I think, what do you guys get in these boxes? Like 40, I think, or something like that. So they're just all these cute. I won't take them all out. Take up a lot of your time. If I can get them out. Maybe I won't be able to get them any out. I don't want to rip the box, but anyway. So I don't think we'll see those today, but they're just, I don't know if you guys can see the back of the box. Little Irish girls dancing. There's just different ladies in there, and a lot of them in green and stuff. So just kind of the Victorian kind of Irish ladies. And then I got a box of, they had different bookmarks. You guys know I love bookmarks. I think you get 28 in here. So I thought these were cute. I thought that, how it is on Aliexpress, you always think something's going to be bigger. I thought these would be a little bit longer, but they're fine. So, I liked these. They're cute to put in pockets in journals or whatever, or just in a card, if I'm sending a card just for somebody for, friend mail. But they're just all these different, these were what are these called? Vintage. These are probably 6 inches, maybe 5 inches. I'm not going to measure. Red wagon. And none of these were very much. The highest I spent, well, was on the dollhouse, but I don't spend very much on AliExpress. I always do the free shipping unless it's something I really want. It's only like $1 shipping. I don't go on there. I always do the free shipping. I don't like, I'm not made of money, especially when you live alone. So I always do free shipping. Like I said, unless it's something I really want, it has $1 shipping on it. How they do it from China for that price, I don't know. Probably because they make so much and they have to send it over here anyways. I don't know. Sorry, I'm thirsty this morning. Not that coffee's gonna help. But the most I pay for usually is my dyes. Like I'll spend. I think the most is like maybe $5, depending if it's a set. Maybe $8, because we all know how much dyes cost. I got these. 2 sets of stencils. You guys know I love sewing theme, cooking theme, so I got these. I don't know if you can see them. I loved the big, what do we call these? Not, I guess dummy, if you want to call it that. The dressmaker's form. That's what it is. So I got that. Loved all that. So I want to do something with canvases later, because I've seen you guys do so many things with canvases. Printing stuff out, putting them on, and just, or stenciling. And so I can't wait to get my place set up when I get moved in there. So I got those. I got okay. The rest, I think, are stencils and stamps. I got these stencils here, or not stencils, dies. This is a little sewing machine, and then behind it, I won't take it out, you can probably see it, there's little scissors, a little button, looks like a little spool, couple little buttons. So I got that. Sometimes you have to print stuff out, because I couldn't tell what this was, because there was a measuring cup set that I liked. That it is in my cart, and I couldn't remember if I ordered it, because sometimes I'm like, what do I want most right now? Because when you only have so much money, you know how it is, you have to budget. And not that we need any of this stuff, but you're like, I'm going to treat myself. And I was like, and it's a little measuring cup set. Probably is, on the picture it looks about this big. It's like it's a die cut, and you can write recipes into it, and you put it in your binder or whatever. And that's what I thought these were. I'm like, did I order them? I'm like, God, those are small. And of course, this is probably the size of them, because you guys know it looks this big in the picture, then you get it this big. Don't these look like measuring cups? This here. It might actually cut as a measuring cup, so it might be dual purpose. We'll see how it cuts, and I'll let you guys know, because it might actually cut out to look like a measuring cup, so I might be able to use it to look like a measuring cup in a cookbook or something. But anyways, I was like, what is that? Because I couldn't remember, because, in Aliexpress, they only send them like this. I'm sure a lot of you guys have had the same problem, because, sometimes it can be, especially when we had COVID. Well, we still have COVID, but, it was taking 2 months to get stuff. And it can still take, a few weeks depending on. And I couldn't remember. I'm like, what is that? Is that the the measuring cups? God, they're tiny. I mean, like I said, they could be tiny anyways. Sometimes you just try to get on there and measure, and I look at the centimeters on my ruler, because, I don't really, know centimeters. And so I looked, and lo and behold, they're the books I wanted. So I've learned to get on there and then print out, so later on I'll have it with it, so I know what it's supposed to look like and stuff. And it's these, you get the bigger size and the smaller size. So I thought these were really cute. So I'm sure you guys learned way before I did to copy, print out what the thing is supposed to look like and attach to it, because I had no idea. I was looking, and I'm like, is that the measuring cup? Because that's what it looked like. And I'm like, well, what's the other parts to it? Because sometimes I'll throw some things into just to, But that's what it is. So I thought those were really cute for other people that love books. So you know what to look for. Yeah, because I had no clue. I was like, what in the world? Sorry, I'm trying to put this stuff away as I go. I got this background stamp. I'm trying to get more like stamps like this where it says Happy Mail, Friend Mail. I think I have a few, just when I do stuff. This one's like envelopes and it's got little heart seals. It's just a big background stamp, probably 5x5 or 6x6. Oh no, it can't be 6x6 because a sheet of paper is 6x6. So whatever it is. So if you can see that. So I thought that was cute. And then I got this because you guys, I love little villages, the church and whatever. I don't know if I guess that's supposed to be the church maybe. So that comes with all the little houses, and that's cute for Christmas. And you get the little clouds and trees, and so I got that little die set. I liked these. He's kind of scary looking, but I got the man and the woman. These are stamps, obviously. Can see that. I kind of wish they would have had the dies to them too, but all I saw was the stamps. See, they have little holes in there, so I think I saw someone using these, so you can make them like move or whatever, like the little hanging legs and arms. So I got the guy, and these weren't too bad. I think they were only $3 each for something like that. Because if we got them from Tim Holtz or something, these would be like $20 probably. So I loved her. And they're actually good size, especially her. So I got that. I got this. These were separate. You had to buy the die. I mean, usually that's how it works on there. The die and the stamp. This is the, oh my god, what do we call these things? For sewing. I use them for cross stitch and stuff. Oh my god, the hoops. So I got the hoops. I love that. Then you can get little cross, little things there, whatever. And then there's the oh my goodness, I always lose my words when I come on here. There's the die they put in there. There's some other stamps just for you. There's some flowers. One says happy birthday. There's other flowers that look like you cross stitched them with like little X's on there. So that's cute. So I love that. So I did order the both together because you know how it is. It's like, if you don't, then it might not be there. I love these sets for layering, and these were only, I think I paid $4 maybe for these because we know how expensive these can be for the sets. They're not humongous because you can buy the giant ones. These ones, the largest one is whoop, 5.5 inches by 3 3/4. So they're good size. I mean, for front of a card and stuff like that. Because unless you're making some gigantic card, so they're good for layering and stuff like that. And for that price, like I said, you guys know how much we pay. I know I've been on here 20 minutes and I've only showed you that. So anyway, we'll move on. So I went to Hobby Lobby this morning. I had seen people hauling, they were doing their paint at 75% off. I was like, do I really want to go? I have enough paint and stuff. But then I was like, they were showing some different paints. I did go to my Hobby Lobby. They had a couple little paints marked, but then they also had their sign up that this week was like 50% off the little bottles. So they only had a couple paints marked. So I'm kind of like, well, that's kind of weird that they're marking the paint down, but then they have their sale on. But I didn't really need any paints anyway, so I only grabbed a couple that were marked down. So I grabbed, I could have grabbed more, but then I'm like, it's like it will go on sale again next year. I mean, by the time I use this, And I just want to try it out because I don't want you don't want to overbuy and then if you don't like it or don't use it. But this is kind of it's for gilding, I guess, if you want to call it, just to make stuff look shabby chic or vintage, older. So I got the silver and the gold. It's like for furniture. You rub it on, polish a little gold, silver, in the nooks and crannies, make it look older or on top or whatever. So I got those. They were $2, marked down from $7.99. Then I got one of each of these, the cream wax for $2.49, and they're both cream wax, but one is in a brown and one is in a whitewash. So I got one of each of these. This is kind of the same effect, to either whitewash or brown. Put it in the nooks and crannies or on top, or do the whole thing and then wipe it off or sand it just to make it that antique look. Or so I got two of those, one of each color. The other hauls I saw, they showed paintbrushes and stuff. Mine didn't have any on clearance. I mean, there was some racks missing and whatever, but someone might have bought them. But I was like, well, I have enough anyway. So, their Soology this week is on 50%. So I found a couple things over there. I found this little pencil sharpener, so I picked up that. I thought that was cute. So these were $1.50. Then I picked up two keychains. This one says number one sew. Okay, I don't really know why, but okay. It could have just said I sew or something, but it's like number one. And then this one's in the pink. So. And then I got a couple of the new iron-on transfers. I got the Bonnie Bonnet. And the Denim Dan. Like I said, it's like I hate putting all this stuff away, but until I get my place, what am I supposed to do? So I keep buying it, but And then I ended up buying this book. I actually wanted to get. I love the look of this one, but they didn't have it there. Stitcher's Revolution. I want to look it up online. It's got all the vintage stuff I like. The oven. There's like a coffee pot with a face on it. The spoon, just everything. I don't know if you guys can see that there. I just love all this stuff, so I want to see if I can find that book. And then they also have a website with all their new designs and stuff. So I was like, oh, I want to get on their website just to look. But this is embroidery patterns. This is Sunbonnet Days. And I love the chicken there. If anybody has any old embroidery books and stuff, let me know that they want to get rid of. So yeah, I've never done embroidery. I've done like cross stitch, I've done other stitching, but I've never done. So I want to try, so I bought all these things. I don't know if I'm going to do it right, but I'm just going to, just sew. And, if it comes out, it comes out. But it's just for me, so who cares? I mean, I might send some as a gift if they come out, okay. But I just think they're so cute. So, and my grandma used to have them, and you do them, and, And I have a few I've collected or I bought at auctions. Speaking of auctions, I was at an auction. If you watch this, obviously, if you know my channel, you would have sent me a invoice. I was at an auction. Was it last week? It seems like longer, but I can't remember whose auction it was. And I haven't received an invoice from you. I don't know if something's happened or what, because I know I bought from it before. So, or if you just take your time. Some people take a few weeks to do invoices. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it, but I can't remember whose sale it was. So, anyways, if you see this, but like I said, obviously, if you know my channel, you would have sent me an invoice or contacted me. So, anyway, And the last thing I want to show you is I went to the church sale today. This is a different church than I usually go to, and they had like they're starting to have a free table because they get so much stuff. And I went over. Well, first they have all these free magazines, catalogs, whatever. Not catalogs, but I was only gonna grab a few, and then I was like, well, I'll just grab them all, cause that way, if people like them, if I want to send them in friend mail or something. But there was just, if I find friends that, like there was beading, um, because, I do like to make some beads and stuff, but I'm not really a big, necklace person making necklaces. I mean, I can try it, but I'm not like, you know what I mean? I'm not like a jewelry maker to sell it. But if I have a friend or something that, does, I can send it to them. Me, I'm just one of those kind of, you guys know, I just wing it and. And then there's Victorian Christmas crochet. Like, I don't crochet. I would love to learn, but there's dishcloths and sweaters, plastic canvas art, sweater sets, knit rugs, angels, all about, that's cute with the fruit, embroideries. This one's best loved dogs. I don't know if that's cross stitch or, yep, all that's pretty cross stitch. So, I mean, I love dogs, but I'm not really a big, dog cross stitcher. I'm more the kind of country cross stitching books and churches. There's one for babies. So yeah, I thought these would be good, friend mail or, whatever. There's another one for babies. Oh, you can tell this is old. Oh, I love this one. Hand knit for men. There's another baby book. Lots of baby book. There's another older one. There's a Vest Junior men's classic. So yeah, I thought those were, there's only a couple in there that I really like. But anyways, the big thing is, I went over. I don't have one of these. Well, I do now. I'll tell you. Yuck. I went over and I saw the box and I was like, oh, look at, there's like, there was like 3 or 4 in there that I saw, these Cricut paper dress up. I actually think I have one of these. Didn't have the machine. So I went over and I was looking and I was like, oh, I'll grab those. It's like, whether I get a machine later or not. I mean, I know these are getting older now, whatever, but just because something's older doesn't mean the machine doesn't still work or whatever. If you find one, I mean, it might not be the most updated thing. Just like anything, it's like just because your TV is a year old doesn't mean it doesn't still work. But anyway, it still cuts, it still does its thing. So yeah, I've never used one of these. So anyways, I was like, oh, I'll grab them. And then I looked, and there's the machines in here. So yeah, there's the tags, bags, boxes, and more. So there's the whole machine in the box. I was like, oh, so yeah, I'm not sure if the machine. I'm not sure if the machine works. It's a little dirty. I don't know if it's broke or what, but for free, I was like, we'll take it. We'll try it. This one's Accent Essentials. I do have a few of these put away that I've bought before, or I think I always bought them, and I only paid $1 or $2 for them. This one's Doodle Charms, and this one is Planting School Book. So yeah, it comes with the mats. Actually, it comes with 2 of them. Like I said, I don't know if it works. I don't even know how to. Oh, it comes with a little mat. This one looks brand new. Oh, it even has a little cutting board. The Cricut cutting board. Here's the machine. Wow, these suckers are big. There's a little label, a little pad thing in there. Here's another stretch your imagination. The cord's in there. There's a little remote for the battery. I don't think that goes for this. It says menu, and I don't think that goes for this. I don't think so. And then here's a whole little Cricut set. Little cutters and a little spatula. Wow, I hope this works. I don't know if the church tried this and it doesn't work and that's why they gave it away or what. But anyways, fingers crossed. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to watch Care's auction today for Defy. Their monthly, I was going to call it charity auction, but it's, oh my God, Defy's artist auction to help them raise funds. Please like and subscribe.